Hey everyone, welcome to today's gratitude and affirmation practice. Thank you so much for being here. I really thought that this area would be more lit, but I guess that's not really happening. Anyways, okay. So, I promise it is not midnight out. It's only, if you can believe it, actually this is crazy. It is 8:30 at night. And it is, pitch black outside. How did we get here? Anyways, so number one, gratitude. I am almost home. Number two, gratitude. I'm going to eat food after this. I just spent quite a bit of time on the road because I had an appointment. Number three, grateful that I got my appointment done. And number four, this should really be number one. I'm so glad that the trip, I was safe and, I'm getting it back safely anytime. So it takes me about an hour and a half to get down there and an hour and a half back. So 3 hours of driving on top of, working all day. And it is just so chaotic, that drive. If I didn't have an appointment down there, I would almost never make that drive. So very grateful that I'm making it safely. Number five, I had another productive day. Oh man, I've just been doing things left and right for my day. Number six for the day. I'm so grateful. I just made myself this giant salad today, and then the breakfast has been really good. I'm eating cloudberry jam on bagels. Oh, it's so good. If you ever go to Norway or Sweden, they both have these berries. Try cloudberry anything. I did not get a chance to do cloudberry ice cream, which I was very sad about. I guess it's a seasonal thing and I missed the window of that. Number seven, laundry. I have one more load to do tomorrow. My plan is to get up kind of early and do laundry and take the laundry that I have drying out down. But all that is coming together because I have some trips coming up that I need to actually pack and do things for. Number eight, got to talk to my aunt and John for a little bit. Haven't been able to talk to John for quite a bit. Still need to get you guys those episodes. That's going to be after my travels. There's just been quite a bit going on. And, nice to talk to my aunt for a little bit, but number nine for the day. It's been nice getting to see my family. I'm just spending some time with them. I am very excited also to share the love of reindeer and moose jerky, and I might take just a little bit of the cloudberry jam. Okay, I thought it was like a cat or something. Anyways. But I'm going to take David and Stacy some cloudberry jam and some reindeer sausage stuff. What else was I going to say? Oh, 10 for the day. I have tomorrow a crystal show with Taylor, so I'm pretty excited. We've been going to this one for a couple of years. Once I figured it out that it was a thing, I can't believe it took me that long. I would have loved to go even earlier in time. But anyways, pretty excited. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do that after writing. And then after that, it's packing and then just catching up and stuff. What was I going to say? That's all. Okay, 10 gratitudes. I am just so tired today, guys. You know what? I keep forgetting that I hit my head, and it is feeling better today, but that could be part of the issue. And then, I think the jet lag is starting to hit. It's been a very busy week, so it's been a good week though. It's been a really good week. Anyways, so those are my gratitudes. Also, number 11, grateful. I had an unexpected expense show up for me, so I'm glad that I have the finances to pay for that. And that's all. Message of the day, though. I was talking to John about this, and also my aunt, and the more I think about it, the more that I am making this a priority. How are you breathing life? How are you literally breathing life, keeping yourself alive? How are you breathing life in your life? How are you breathing life into you? How are you breathing life into areas that you don't feel alive in right now? I've been thinking about, so for me, it would be deciding where I want my next permanent place to be. I had a lot of stuff happen at my last place, and I think I mentioned this maybe in another video that I've recorded this week, but I just feel a certain way. It's so crazy because I desire my own place of rest now. But when I think about it, I just think about there's a strong sensation now tying it to something traumatic. And so I know I need to push through that, and it's going to be fine once I get my next place. But yeah, last year was one of the most traumatic things I've ever gone through. So, and, thinking about, is my place here? Is my place somewhere else? Like, what is home? And reestablishing my concept of home for myself. And just going deeper and more nourishing into the idea of home. And the crazy part was, I loved the last place I was at probably the most out of anywhere I've ever lived. So I think I need to reclaim that for myself. But how are you breathing life into those areas of your life where you're telling yourself a story where they don't feel good? How can you just breathe onto them and make them something new? And so I thought about too, I'm telling myself this story that the last place had a traumatic ending, but that doesn't mean that every place or that my next place is a continuation of that tragic ending. And so how would I write the most beautiful, wholesome life story? If I went somewhere and I was in a class and they were telling me, hey, you have a journal prompt, and the prompt is to write the most beautiful story about home with you in it, I wouldn't even write about the stuff that happened to me. I would just write about what would make me feel just so deeply nourished and at home and at peace. And so understanding that if I'm breathing life into my life, it's going to look like that. So I think sometimes when we say, oh, we're reclaiming parts of our life, or like, oh, like I'm going to show this situation, or I'm going to do this for me, like very almost kind of like aggressive in a way. I think it's very difficult to maintain that when we're already feeling a certain way about it. But instead thinking about it, like breathing requires nothing from you. You do it all the time. But like if you think about, my breath has life, and if you breathe onto something, I think it's going to feel differently. And it's not going to require a lot from you. And you get to rewrite the story naturally. So it's just something I've been thinking about. I've also asked myself the question, like, if I was in my most fulfilled state, what would I choose? So that is the message of the day. Affirmation time. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need to with gratitude. I accept the help offered to me today. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely. Number 3, I allow myself to rest. Number 4, I'm not going to stress. Everything has already been worked out for me and already has a solution. Number 5, I'm a person that everything works out for easily, effortlessly, quickly, in my highest favor, with me, fully supported, and for the good of all, with me, fully in abundance. Number 6, I give myself permission to experience safe, beautiful, deep rest and dreams. Number 7, this moment's a brand new moment, fresh start. Let's get it. Number 8, what a beautiful, amazing day to be alive. Appreciate the fact that we are here and that we can powerfully co-create more of what we desire. Number 9, I allow myself to just be in the present moment, free of any burden, expectation, obligation, anything that is such rolls right off, does not attach. And 10 for the day, I am strong. That is all for today, guys. Hope you are doing well. Hope you enjoyed the video. What are you grateful for? Be affirming. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going to go to bed. And we're going to have a fresh, beautiful day tomorrow. I'm going to give myself rest. I love you guys.